Hold on, man. Are we
Man,
in this
you are
thing?
live.
Are we in this thing? We officially live, Mr. Compound Films?
Yes, sir.
Ooh-wee. I'm telling you, man, we got a hell of a show for you. Welcome back to a first episode of I still don't know what the hell I'm going to call this thing, but this is Texas Hour right here. I guess we'll go with Hustletown Live with Infamous Tex. Yeah, oh boy, they done fucked up and gave me my own show. Hold on, man. I don't know. Whoever made that decision, man, thank God, man. Hey, I bless y'all. Thank you, self. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this thing started right quick. Welcome to Hustletown Live with Infamous Tex. Y'all like that? Let's just go with that. Come on, let's hit this intro right quick one time.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Turn your speakers up. The Hustletown Network starts now.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Welcome back to the show. Like I said, this is, I guess, our first episode. We did a pilot or something, but I guess we'll go ahead and make this the official episode. And welcome my guest on my first episode right here, Mr. Carlos Carleone.
Privilege, man, to be the first guest, man. Thank you for having me out. Shout out to Tex, Hustletown Network, man. Compound, you know, we're doing what we're doing, working, grinding
There you go.
every day.
And you know what? I meant to actually say my first guest co-host, because we actually have a guest in the building right now, but you pretty much a familiar face around Hustletown. He's one of our hosts with Hustletown Network. You see him all over town. He's a promoter of the year for, I don't know, whatever. We're just kind of, that in Hustletown, I guess, we had awards. Carlos would be back-to-back with these promotions that you've been doing, you know what I'm saying?
Doing shows, man, grinding it out, like I said, just working, you know what I'm saying? Trying to give knowledge to these artists and also gain knowledge for myself as you're climbing up in this industry.
That's right. That's right. Hey, big shout out to everybody tapped in right now. We are live. We're on our Facebook channel, on our Facebook page right now, Hustletown Network. If you're not following us, be sure to follow, hit the like, follow. What's the difference between follow and like? I don't understand that on a like page. What is that?
Honestly, I don't even know either. I think one of them is like, you're like, you get the information of when they're doing something or something. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Facebook, I don't really hit Facebook like I used to. I started, that's what I used to do was Facebook, but now, man.
Well, shout out to Instagram, because I'm on big on Instagram right now. I think we might have got shadow banned on Facebook. I don't know. Can y'all share this right quick so we can keep this thing going right here, because obviously we're gonna be doing it every week Thursdays, 10 o'clock ish. I say ish because we're on Mexican time, and you know, you're dealing with me right now, so I kind of go on when I want to go on. We're just kind of just going with it. So if y'all like this, y'all let me know what y'all like about it, what y'all want to see. You know, y'all want to see some artists come on the show. Let me know, comment what artists you want to see on the show. We do got a special guest in the building tonight. He is the winner of our previous Straight Outta Texas. We'll be bringing him a little bit shortly on the show. That's my boy Young MB. He did his thing recently. What you think about this last Straight Outta Texas, man?
Hey, you did good, man. I like the spot it was at. The spot was dope, you know what I'm saying? The environment was nice. He had really dope artists like usual, you know, like special guests that people probably didn't even know were going to pop up. So that's why you always got to check it out. You don't know who's going to be in the building.
You never know.
A lot of connections, man. People you want to network with. If you're an artist, man, you're talking about giving them game. But if you're an artist, is one of the most essential part of the game is networking, man. Getting to talk to people. You don't know who's who and where they're gonna be at later on, or even on just, you know what I'm saying, connecting with people, man. Because this is the music, entertainment, the music. It's all about people. You know what I'm saying, uniting and coming together to make something big happen.
Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, you said it, man. This last one, I think each one has kind of been getting better and better, right?
Yeah.
This one takes me back to the Club Mesquite vibes. A lot of people were asking about the Club Mesquite vibes. That was definitely a good setup.
Sure.
The production was off the chain with it, and of course we came back with that vibe. So big shout out to the One Club. That's the new home of the Straight Outta Texas series. We will be continuing the series. I'm gonna give you the details on all that later on in the show. Of course, we're still gonna bring out our winner from this Straight Outta Texas 9. So we got a lot of updates for y'all, a lot of shows coming up. So we're gonna give you all the details. But before we do that, let's go ahead and I got to give a highlight, because this past week we had one of our Straight Outta Texas winners from Straight Outta Texas 5, that Mexican OT. You know that name right there, man. Yeah, that man right here, and he's still literally on his I say first year. We've been saying the first year, even though he's been rapping for a long time, since he was like 4. But first year since he really got into the scene, he made his debut on the Pop Exotico virtual concert, right? That's where I say debut. I mean, he stole the show. Yeah. Where everybody was like, wait, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Right? And ever since then, it's been it's been just uphill from there. He debuted on Cinco de Mayo, which we're almost right around the corner from Cinco de Mayo, which we're gonna give you some Cinco de Mayo stuff we're gonna be doing also. So again, you got to stay tapped into the show. But real quick, he did hit 97.9 the box this week. He's on tour right now. You know what I'm saying? He's on tour.
Oh, Jeezy.
That's right. So he's on tour right now. So, but he stopped by 97.9 the box to holler at me and G-Man, my boy JQ. So real quick, let's get this queued up right quick for his that Mexican OT freestyle. Some exclusive shit right here, man. And when we come back, we're gonna be bringing in Young MB as well.
Big shout out.
That's right.
Yo, it's that Mexican OT. I'm coming from Bay City, Texas, all the way to the H. And you know, I'm here with my Mexican G-Man, and we on 979 The Box, baby. Check me out on her. Let's get it in. Yeah, let's go. Shani Smiles, Jordy Man. That Mexican OT. Look, text. I don't need no strap, I'm 250, bitch, I'm a heavyweight. I take my shirt off, meet him in the front yard, and punch off his face. Striking lightning with these hands, but I made him think I was slow. 10 toes, I won't never fold. I'ma punch his teeth down the throat. The gang picked me up. They asked me, is you down to ride? I said, there's clouds in the sky. They said, right on, we about to slide. I asked the Lord for forgiveness. I'm about to commit some sins. Pistol underneath my pillow. I hope they try breaking in. They ain't leaving. I'ma leave them bleeding like ink from a pen. I'm a demon and I groove with heathens. God won't let us in. So I'ma sneak in the back with a Glock and a smoke sack. Slow grooving like Cadillacs. I match all wise like cataracts. Put it in his face, take his breath away. I'ma give him asthma attacks. Hey, yo, for real, I stopped popping pills. Now this lean got me fat. I call the yapper Fat Joe. Why? Cause it make a buster lean back. And I dare his ass to run, put some bullets in his booty crack. I'm a dirty baby, wavy, I'm saucy, I'm gravy. Better hide y'all bitches and y'all sisters, cause I'm Mr. Stay Your Ladies outside of Texas, whipping the Lexus, pimping your exes. If we beefing, I want your like pussy, bitch, fuck your necklace. My mama told me it's gonna be okay. I said I believe you. And I ain't want you to go to heaven, mama. I still need you. You was in disguise, couldn't recognize, mama. I need to see you. Now I question God about it all. I'm asking him, well, what did we do? We ain't deserve this pain. And was our wood full of rain? I'm trying to see the green grass on a good, bright sunny day. I'm trying to hold my mama and tell her, don't worry, mama, I got you. She told me, watch out for that fake love. So when I see it, I spot you. If you need me, I got you. But don't cross me, I demand respect. Don't give it, and I'll crop you. I got Crips that pop too. I got Bloods down the road that respect Lokes in the color blue. My heart's cold, I got no flu. Don't let me sneeze this, I chew. Creeping the night, black shirt, black shoes, and the pants black too. If you not one deep shit, whoever you with, they get a cap too. Hey, cuz, I might just smack this dude. And the people that came with shit, we gon' cap them too. Make them regret it like a bad tattoo. Say you want smoke, take a hit and pass it back, and I'ma pass that too. Hey, yo, cuz, pass me the tool. Run through his crib, I want the cash and the loot. I choke him out until his face turn blue like Benjamin Franklin. That's my favorite loke. He say he wants some cannabis, okay, burn him down to a roach. I caught him lacking, chit-chatting on his grandma's porch. I'm on the back of the gun. The other side is no fun. You think that dude y'all daddy? Bitch, you my son. I had your mama eating my llama for breakfast and lunch. I hung your brother with a shoelace. No face, no case. And now we back to square one. That money calling is trying to holler. I'm looking for guala. That Nash be trying to sidetrack me and I tell him to stop it. See, it's that Mexican O to the motherfucking T. I hope you understand me. I got black on my t-shirt, and if you talking to me slick, then I'm gonna kick you where it hurt. And if you hand me any beat, then I'ma kill it with some bars. When I was younger, I would shoot for the stars. Sunny smiles, bang, boom, pow. I punch a nigga in his face and wake up. He's saying, oh, wow. I can't believe I got knocked out by that Mexican OT. But at least it was OT. I got knocked out by a famous Mexican. Shut your bitch ass up, I'll knock you out and wake you up and then knock you out again. Yeah, for real, now so down the box, we in here. Whole lot of that going on. Thought about it, baby. Yeah, man, there's really a whole lot of that going on. I'm here with my Mexican Tex, and we've been through it all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's from the jump, bro. For real, bro. For real, bro. So it's a whole lot of love between me and him, man. And shout out to everything he's done for me. We in there like swimwear, baby. You gonna pick your wedgie, you gonna let me stick in there. You know what I'm saying?
What he just said right here. And we at the box right here with him.
And we at the box with him.
Whole lot of this, whole lot of that. Hustle time, baby.
Peace.
You know, they got me thirsty.
What's going on there?
We playing that commercial, we need to.
Hold on.
When it comes to staying fresh, quality is something you never want to compromise, which is why Diamond Cuts Barbershop stays ahead of the game with precision cuts on any style that fits your needs. Our professional barbers specialize in top quality haircuts, fades, edge-ups, beard linings, and of course, our famous hot towel shaves. Bring the kids with you and we'll take care of them too. With over 15 years experience, come see why Diamond Cuts is the talk of the North Side. Located just inside the Heights off 610 and Airline. Walk-ins available, but skip the line by
ESG, SUC, know what I'm talking about? I got Willeen on the boards, DJ Red on the tables, and we broadcasting live from the south side at the house in Screwville, know what I'm talking about? And if you ain't get it from us, know what I'm talking about? It's not authentic, it's not true, it's not real, y'all know the deal. Let's go. 9394 with my all-star. Yeah, we think 20 years later, screwed up headquarters. Matter of fact, let me show you how we do today. 3538 Westview Way. Hold on, now Big Bud, been Big A, they like, what you say? 3538 West Screwway, yeah. Southside, homie, tell them where I'm coming from. Log online, screwtherecords.com. Now get your t-shirts, your hats, CDs, and posters. We all united for the cash, a bunch of soldiers. Yeah, we open 1 to 9, 7 days a week. And get some studio time, make sure you bring your beats. You wanna look good and smell good? We got you covered, dawg, this out and pop, all the way to Sandalwood. Now pull up and let us get you straight. Talking 713-434-2888. And we gon' get you straight. 713-434-2888. Screw the records and tapes. Yeah, bye. Represented for the Lone Star State.
Man, hold on. My bad. Y'all excuse the technical difficulties. I had to go take a shit. I wasn't back yet. My boy Frank Compound recovered real quick with that, you know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to everybody who stayed tapped in, you know what I'm saying? What you think about that OT freestyle?
Man, OT been killing the game, bro. Like I said, he's been working, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like the biggest thing you can take from that is he's consistent with it. You know, you can tell he's in the studio every night, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If you an artist, just, you know what I'm saying, watch and observe and learn.
Yeah, he came through like, you know what, that freestyle, because a lot of artists, they, you know, they'll come in, we all know, we see it, they come reciting a lot of stuff, you know, or they'll come with a lot of written stuff that you know damn well it just don't even sound freestyling. He freestyled the fuck out of that shit. Like, he was just, and, you know, one thing about what he has is he has like the early Eminem, when Eminem first came out. Yeah. Some of the stuff he says kind of off the wall. You have to rewind it and be like, did he really just say that shit? And it's funny, it could be gross, it could be, but he says what the he says, that shock right? element, and that's that shock element that, you know, again, that made Slim Shady, you know what I mean? So again, he became the greatest, one of the greatest, you know what I mean? So depending on who you ask, but yeah, I think that Mexican OT definitely killed that thing. One thing I gotta say, just a advisory out there real quick, Dead Sensu is not my son. I'm just fucking with y'all. That is not my son. However, Carlos Carleone is my son, so there you go. Y'all say what's up to my son right here. Man, straight out of Texas. So again, we're still talking straight out of Texas because we do have our guest in the building. We'll be bringing him in here shortly. Let's talk a little bit more about some of the people. So we did have the Hot Five. I'm gonna try to go off of who I remember we did have. I know CJ Coast was one of the guys that made it to the Hot Five, which he was really good. I felt like he stole the show also. It was DBF, which is Dope Boy Family. It was a homie out there, did his thing. Big shout out to him. I know E45 made it to the Hot Five. Of course,
E45, shout out to E45, man. It's a homie.
We definitely are gonna create a whole freestyle segment just for E45 and Highway Yella and them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be looking out for that, because from now on we're gonna start doing a freestyle segment where we invite everybody to come out, whether or not you were even on the contest or not. And if you want to hit the mic, we just record a long freestyle that night. I think I'm gonna put a recorder on there and capture the audio. It's gonna be like a June 27th every time. Can you imagine that? What?
DJ School shit, I feel that.
Come on, man. Hey, but man, my boy did his thing, man. Young MB, he came up with the lead. He came up, he won. It was a tough decision because there were really good artists in there, but he took that thing home. He manifested it because I was outside. I was walking around. You know, when you see me at these shows, I walk around. I just look mean all the time. I'm not a mean person at all. I just look frustrated. I was born with this mug, I guess. I was this face. It's just,
especially these shows. You got.
And I look all stressed out. You know, so I was out there walking around, and I remember he said something about, man, Tex, I'm finna take that thing home. That drip kit's mine. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. All bullshit aside, you know, everybody else, you know, to their own, whatever. But man, I'm taking that. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. And I hear that all the time from everybody. You know, everybody feels like their music is the best.
You're supposed to feel that way.
And you know, and that's true. As you're an artist, you really feel like your music is the best. And there's just a lot of really good people out there sometimes. You know. But he took that thing home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's run that footage real quick of us announcing that winner right quick. It was a winner clip right here of Young MB. Let's do that.
Big shout out.
Announce it real quick. Run that clip of the winner.
Come on, yeah. Let's run that winner clip right quick.
Perfect.
Give it up for the top five!
Hey, you already know the music before they do what they had to do, they turn up. That's what they do. For the North Side of Houston, Texas, thank you again, Hustle Time Network. We in the building.
And the winner is drum roll! Gotta give it up for Young Let's go! Come on!
Man, hold on, man. Hey, I was excited. That was a really good turnout. I liked the reaction too, because I mean, he was just watching him from the clip. He was sitting there the whole time, waiting to hear Young, come out from G Love's mouth when she announced the winner, and it was dope, man. I really liked it. The setup was dope. I mean, everything was cool, man. I mean, I really strongly suggest artists, if you feel like you really got some talent, bring what you got to one of these stages, a Straight Outta Texas stage. It'll I won't even say make you or break you, because it's always going to make you a better person. You've seen some of the artists that perform on here, they all kind of go up to greater places. Like, again, look at OT. Thug and KB was also on the Pop Exotico virtual concert. Alex Marie has been making some noise, you know what I mean?
Definitely,
She's getting them hooks in right now. So we're going to be bringing in our Young MB right now. Before we do that, of course, we got to go to another commercial break. So let's go ahead and... let's get another commercial in right quick. Let's get my boy in here right quick. So, Carlos, I'll be tapping with you in a second.
Get it, man.
Let's do it.
Hey man, what up? It's the infamous Tex, here to tell you about my player partners, my affiliates over at Vintage Affiliated. That's right, they got the rarest, classic, exclusive, vintage, hard to find 80s, 90s, and early 2000s clothing. Open 7 days a week, and it's all in a one-stop shop. Check them out online at www.vintageaffiliated.com or pull up in person, 2414 South Gordon Street in Alvin, Texas, just south of H-Town. They're always featured on Hustle Town Network, so be sure to tell them your boy Infamous Tex sent you. And be sure to follow their Facebook page and their Instagram for
And I am a drink fiend. Stay sipping on the lean. I'm the run G, sipping on.
Man, hold on. We back, man, and we joined with my homie right here, Young MB.
What's the word, man?
Man, go ahead, scoot up right quick. Go ahead and talk your shit.
Man.
Let them know what's up.
Hey, man, I'm feeling blessed, man, to be here, man. You know, a lot of people don't get the opportunity, I mean, so, you know, I see my blessings all the way through. But this is just the beginning for you, boy, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good start, though, so I'm blessed to be here, man, for sure.
Hell yeah. We're blessed to have you. Carlos, take your keys. Hey, yeah, man, so look. Winner Straight Outta Texas right here. First off, one of the questions I like to ask artists, how'd you find out about Hustle Town Network, or when did you first find out about the network?
Man, so really, it's, I found out through artist I had bought a feature off of. She go by the name of G Love.
G Love!
Yeah, for
shout
sure.
out G Love.
Big shout out to G Love, man. She the one that got me connected with all this, man. So, you know, I show love to where it's at. But, yeah, man, she's the one that, she put me on, and then, like, after we recorded our song, we still ain't drop it yet. We gonna drop it soon, but as soon as we did that, she was fucking with me heavy, and then, you know, she showed love. She took me out to did a show in McAllen, Texas. I went and I met Swisher House.
Was it? I was gonna say the Highway Fest, right? Big shout out Highway Yellow. Big shout out to all my RGV people.
Sure.
The 956, right? The whole valley, man. Everybody out there, they show love out there. What did you think about when you went out there versus like your normal Houston shows? Was it a difference in the love out there? What'd you think?
Shit, it actually blew my mind, man, cause like I've only been doing Houston shows, you know, so that was my first show out of Houston. So
that's lit. She took you out of town like that. That's tight.
Yeah, man, we did our thing. She for sure. Her and Never Die. I know you know Never Die. That's the, that's the band right there.
That's
OG,
yeah.
OG for
Mr.
sure.
Never Die. He's part of Hustle Town Network as well. He's helped us out a lot. He's doing a lot with G Love right now. I believe he's managing G Love at the moment.
Yeah.
She was the first artist we signed with Hustle Town Digital.
Oh,
that's another thing we got to definitely talk to you about, since anybody who was part of the contest, but definitely the winner. We always want to get you on to Hustle Town Digital. So we're gonna definitely discuss that as well too. So man, artist drip kit. I seen the video, man. We're gonna show that video here in a second. I see you sipping all that right there. What was your favorite soda so far on the exotic pop? Is there a certain one that you're really favorite? Go ahead and show that right there.
That pineapple, man. RP Fat Pat, man. Come on now. This whole bang. Shout out exotic pop for sure, man.
So good. Look at that blue screen right there. I like that.
For sure.
Ooh-wee.
That's hard.
Yeah, that fat. So the Fat Pat's probably one of your favorites.
Yeah, man. That Fat Pat, man. That no game. I'm finna pull me something tonight in one of these hoes for sure.
I like that Screw Zoo. That's one of my favorites. Let's roll that footage real quick of that drip kit that you got blessed with, man, that night.
For sure.
Hold on, man. Hold up. My boy Juan is thing. Hold on, man. My boy Juan is thing one time, man. And my sponsors over at Exotic Pop. My boy got that artist key. Yes, sir. Newest winner. SOT9 right here, man. Let them know right quick. Let them know what it is right quick. Talk your shit.
It's Youngie B, man, straight out of Houston, Texas, underground, man. Shout out G Love, Big Love, man, for real. Shout out my boy right here.
We out here, baby.
For real, we going up, man. This only the beginning, man. Believe it. Youngie B, man, y'all tap in, man. Let's go, baby. Bless.
Right.
Let's go, baby. There you go. Thank you, guys. New wave shit, baby. Esta es la nueva generación.
That's the winner right there, man. Straight out of Texas. SOT9. It's going down, man. We're going to see y'all at SOT10. Straight out of Texas. All the details coming soon. Come on.
Woo-wee. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Ooh-wee. That was straight out of Texas right there. If you missed it, man, that was this past weekend, this Saturday at the One Club. And like I said, my boy won that thing, man. How'd you feel when you heard your name? Because I saw you in the parking lot earlier that night. Like I was telling everybody on the show earlier. And I hear a lot. I mean, every artist usually has, man, I'm a win. I'm Tix. I hear it all the time. So a lot of times I'm just like, all right, I don't pay no mind to it.
Yeah.
You manifested that shit.
Nah, for
You
real.
said that and you came with it.
Yeah.
And you was having fun with it the whole night long, almost like you knew it was gonna happen. Like you weren't even stressing on that.
Man,
So when you were on stage, you made the high five. So I heard you making noise the second you made the high five. But when you're on there and we're drum roll and G Love's, the winner is. I even seen you like just in the second that you can't already see it. How'd you feel?
Man, that shit. So right now, man, I'm still shocked. I won, man, cause. I went when I showed up. I knew a lot of artists, underground artists there, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if they was competing or if they was just performing. So I had to bring my game. So I had my little crew, me, my Young and B crew. You know what I'm saying? We had a little thing. We got ready for the show, and I mean, really, man, I was enjoying myself the whole night, man. I was listening to other artists, and then got the freestyle on stage with
that's right,
Young Star,
too.
Man, that was
live. And you were right there when he was singing "Wanna Be a Baller," so, and you were singing every word. So how old are you?
I'm 19, man.
So you know 19. The classics. You're kind of tapped in already, because some artists don't really know too much about the Houston history. They just kind of on the new wave. You at least knew a little bit, but you knew what's up. You got the Fat Pat. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's what's up. So I saw you up there too. That was another thing. I'm just like, this guy's everywhere. He's on there. He's making himself known at the show. You weren't some artists. They'll perform and they go sit somewhere with their back against the wall somewhere. You were out there networking. Yeah, man. You were moving around. Who are some of the artists that you saw there, or that you would want to work with? You don't have to be a major artist. Just someone here in Texas. Some other artists that you saw that you want to probably do some work with.
Man, I'm G Love for sure. We got to get some more stuff. Because once we drop this single, I'm telling y'all, people they gonna notice for sure. G Love, Swisher House and his gang, they was going crazy.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Highway Yella, the Highway Gang, Swisher House, Trendsetter, Highway 3. All them boys was out there, man. The whole clique, man.
Yo, my boy Never Die. I still got it. I'm trying to work something out with my, you know what I'm saying?
Never Die.
OG. Who was out there? Who else was out there?
I saw a lot of female. We had a lot of ladies in the house too, as well too.
Alex Marie.
Alex Marie.
She went crazy.
Miss Gold. No, I can see you pretty much with all them artists. I can see you working with each one of them. I think your sound pretty much sounds right up to. It'll be a good collab if you did that, man. That'd be really dope.
No, for sure. I got most of their Instagrams because like I had a few, but you know after I performed and stuff, they people came up to me and I was just networking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to get my name out.
That's how you do it. So Young MB, tell me about the name. How'd you decide on Young MB?
Man, it's crazy because when I first started rapping, man, I was 15, 14 years old, man. I was young, and the way it all came about, it was like one of my homeboys, Savage Benz. Shout out Savage Benz, man. He's the one that got me rapping. And then so if it wasn't for me and him, I wouldn't even be here. So big shout out to my boy Benz. But one day he was doing music in his shack. He had like a little setup in the backyard, little shack with the studio in there, mic, everything, lights. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole little thing going.
We all know that homie too. That's how we all start with one of them homies, and then we kind of get into it. Right?
So one day, you know what I'm saying? I just came and I was just chilling with bro, and he was recording, and then I'm just listening. I was like, damn, I'm fucking with that, just freestyling in my head on some, on some shit. And then he told me, he's like, yo, bro, you trying to see if you can lay something down on the mic? And then from that day, my first song is called Hate. We dropped that, and that's most views I've ever got on my song. It was the very first song I've ever did. And we did a little music video to it, little cameraman. But yeah, so I started out with Young Mike. That was the name, right? It wasn't MB, it was just Young Mike. And then that's what, because my name's Michael, so my nickname would be Mike. So I was like, fuck it, just Young Mike. Something simple,
Right.
But then, so once I started getting serious, I'm looking at copyright names and stuff. So I'm like, okay, people in the game already had Young Mike. There was already a YouTube out with all music, all type of shit. I'm like, shit, I'm not even gonna do this. So I started thinking. I'm like,
smart.
You started thinking of names and stuff, and then one day I just came. I was like, shit, Young MB. My last name start with a B, so I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds good. Young MB is catchy. It's not too, Young MB is perfect.
Yeah, something simple,
It's
nothing
dope.
too crazy.
So what's the newest single or the current project or what do they need to look out for right now? What can they go look at right now? I know you said your first song a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, how many other projects you got out, or are you doing single for single at the moment? Do you have some EPs already out?
Yeah, I got one EP out with Savage Benz, who I just mentioned. One EP I did a year ago. I'm actually working on my first single, on my first mixtape, just MB, all MB on it. And that's dropping this year, so y'all gotta watch out for that for sure.
Gotta get the visual on that, the video.
Yeah, for sure. I'm finna drop a song. I was gonna drop it today, but I'm holding off till I hit a certain amount of subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
That's how I build my own.
Well, you put it on Hustle Town Network, and we'll get that jump start for you too. You know what I'm saying? So what you do also got that part of your prize. You got a lot of prizes. That were with your contest. And when y'all do these Straight Out Texas contests. One thing I'm really big on is we don't ever send you home empty-handed regardless. Win or lose, you're going to get something out of this too. This is a package you're basically buying. Like, you're almost like, you got to really believe in your music to get in on these shows right here, because they're not a cheap show, right? It costs money to get in some of these shows, but of course, when you get in, you're going to get the promotion. We're going to promote. You're going to get the flyer. You get a whole bunch of stuff listed on there, depending on what show it is. But each show has been getting bigger and bigger. And of course, if you win, you get the big grand prize, all that stuff. So off top, whatever you invest to get in, you're gonna get that back just on the promotion side. And you being part of the show, you being on the Hustle Town Network, all that stuff. But when you win, my boy, you win, man. I'm gonna just salute you with your drink right over here. You know what I'm saying? You win, hey, for real. So you got still Behind the Hustle interview, a couple other things. Jay Vaz. I need to tap you in with Gold Toes. I think they're gonna be doing some stuff with GT Digital with you. We got some gift cards from Vintage Affiliated. You got the Exotic Pop Drip Kit. There's just a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, you got some beats also. We got some instrumentals that have been coming your way. So I want to hear some Hustle Town exclusives right there. You got to bring them to Hustle Town Digital, which we're gonna get you on board with that. For those who are wondering how you can get signed up with Hustle Town Digital, just go to Hustletown Net or Hustletown Digital on Instagram, and click that link in the bio, and we're gonna get you signed up right there.
So
a couple other things I want to ask you real quick. Musical influences, like, you know, so I like your style, but kind of give me a little bit of who you kind of grew up listening to that kind of made you who you are today.
Shit, to be honest, man, I love music. Like, most people, you know, don't listen to music like I do. Like, I'd rather watch YouTube videos of music than watch a movie. You know
Right.
And most people like, bro, put a movie on, but I'm trying to listen to music. But like, I just love music, man, and it's what I do, and I really feed. You know, I try my best to feed into what I'm pushing. And which is, you know, I'm a solo artist, so, you know, I ain't got no manager, none of that. So I'm like, everything I'm doing is coming out of pocket. So I got, you know, I'm trying to make smart investment moves.
Say that again. I understand what you just said, because there's artists that still to this day don't understand.
So like, shit, you gotta really focus on what you're doing. Like, you wanna spend your money smart. You don't wanna just go, you know, oh, it's a little, let me go see if I can, you know what I'm saying? You gotta...
And a key word he just said, he has to invest himself, because if you're an underground artist, 10 times out of 10, you're not with a label.
Yeah.
So you are your label.
Yeah.
You are your investor. You are pretty much all that. And a lot of people don't understand that part. They just kind of, well, I have the budget for the studio part, or for this, but then they don't factor in all the other promotion that comes with promoting the song.
Yeah.
You know, one big thing I've noticed, that one thing I learned from Gold Toes, from GT Digital, he's a half owner of Hustletown Digital also, is that if you put out a budget, say you got a $5,000 budget for your album, that means you only put $2,500 on making the album. The other $2,500 needs to go on promotion, marketing. All this stuff that people don't want to hear that part. You know what I mean? It comes into, you know, it starts getting, that's the boring part, right? The studio is always fun. Hitting the stage and performing the songs are always fun. But when it comes down to that part, there's also money involved. And if you don't have an investor or a label that's investing behind you, you are your own label. So go ahead and continue what you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time. It's not, you know, it's not something that happened overnight for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting in work since I was, like I said, since I was 15. I've been just making music and music and music. I actually stopped making music when my dad passed. And when he passed, like, you know, I stopped for like a year, maybe a year and a half. But then when I came back, like, I had this motive in me, man. Like, I had to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was no other way.
Pushed you even further because of that. Like, it just really,
Yeah, it gave me that motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took it, man. I came back rapping again, and, you know, I started buying features from my favorite artists. You know, just cause, you know, I was like, fuck it. No, you know,
making them investments.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You're doing it right. You're and putting your money where it needs to be. You gotta put money up. People don't understand that part. And you know, but I hear you on that, bro. So that's exactly what I want to hear. That's exactly the knowledge I want to, you know, preach to everybody else out there, because we have a lot of artists that want to be in your position where you're at right now, and how they can get there. And that's the game I want to hear is invest in yourself. It costs money it's a business. What you're doing right here is a business. You are a business. You're your own business. You got to learn the business part of the rap industry. That's the part that people try to ignore. So you're doing your job, bro. So, man, I salute the hell out of you for that. One other question I want to ask you. So I saw you freestyling on stage with Youngster. We're gonna show Youngster's performance here later on the show. But while you were on stage, man, I was wondering, man, I wanted to ask some of these artists this question. What's some instrumentals y'all like? And I'm a big instrumental guy. I like to just put on instrumentals and just kind of vibe out, and that's just usually my thing. I put on instrumentals all day long, and it gives me the most vibrant ideas. Freestyling, man. What's some of your favorite instrumentals that you can think of off top that will get you in the zone?
Any really Houston beat, like
the Wanna Be a Baller?
Yeah, if you put a Houston beat on, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, I don't really freestyle. You know, I was enjoying myself.
Shout out Devin.
You know what I'm saying? I
see that comment right there. Don't sleep on Young NB. Shout out Devin right there.
Shout out my boy Devin, man.
Y'all comment, man. My boy Manuel Rodriguez. That's my boy Mo Hustle.
Word, man.
We can see y'all comments. Y'all comment, man. Tap in with my boy Young NB real quick. Let them drop their IG. Let them know where they need to follow you.
Yeah, man. So y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Young NB 100. You know what I'm saying? It's the first one that's gonna pop up. Y'all fuck with me. Follow me, man. It's Young YOUNG NB and then 100.
Young NB 100. Y'all remember that? It's good Instagram. Perfect right there. Y'all follow my boy, because he's been doing this thing, man. I want to say, I know I've heard about your name before the contest.
Yeah.
It's just, but you stood out like that's when I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. And I think the judges got it right. Big shout out to our judges, Alex Rojas and Veronica,
Shout out
and Rochelle Gemini. You know, that's Latin Hustle right there. GT Digital, you know what I'm saying, our sponsors. So big shout out to them, man. It was a tough decision because it really was some good acts out there, bro, to be honest. There was some really good ones. Shout out to everybody that made the high five.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember every single buddy on there, but of course, my boy Young MB, he took that thing home, man. So, man, bro, I appreciate you tapping in with us. We got a lot more work to get into.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, before we do anything else, man, we're gonna go to another commercial break. We're gonna bring my boy Carlos Corleone back on. Man, I appreciate you tapping in with me, my G.
Man. For sure, appreciate you for having me, man. For real.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and you know what? Let's roll that youngster footage right quick. You know what? I'm in that mood. pop my neck on that one, man. Hold on, that took me back right there, man. I feel old. I'm saying it because that's been one of my favorite songs since like birth. No, I mean I was born way before it came out, but that song means so much to me, bro. Yeah, I was like in 6th grade. Like you start to live right around 6th grade.
Yeah.
I want to say like you change, you start to be an adult, right? You start to see things different. And I think that song really, really has a special place in my heart. Especially because everybody on that song, to be honest, R.I.P. is gone. Except for Youngster. Youngster is the only artist left on Wanna Be a Baller.
And not only that, man, it's just like recognized all over Houston. Like that is like one of the Houston, like if you don't know, that's like one of the Houston tests. If you don't know this song, you ain't from Houston. So that's one of the big, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Youngster, man, because he's like, I feel like one of our unsung heroes out in Houston. Like he was on June 27th, and he had some of the hottest verses on June 27th.
Yeah, no, he could freestyle for sure.
Wanna Be a Baller, he has 2 verses, right?
Yeah.
Down South, he has 2 verses on there, and Knocking Pictures Off Your Wall, right? He can write off the chain, but when you just let him freestyle, holy shit, Youngsters. I got an exclusive freestyle we haven't put out yet. I'm gonna put it out. It'll air on the show next week. I gotta write that down, but yeah, I'm gonna bless y'all with that exclusive freestyle. He says my name in the freestyle, and it's on the June 27th beat, bro.
Hey.
What is that? Youngster freestyling on the June 27th beat, and he says infamous text on it. Well, he says text, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out, shout out to Youngster. We did bring him in the 97 on the box, so we'll be releasing that footage next week. Again, shout out to that Mexican OT. Came into this thing. Shout out to Young Easy. Came into this thing at the studio also. So man, we got all kinds of stuff, man. That's just going on. 97 on the box, Hustle Town Network. That relationship is getting even stronger and stronger. If you want to check out some of the content, check this out. I got something really dope for y'all. If y'all want to check out some of the content that we have, you can text hustle, the keyword hustle, to 24042 right now. 24042. Try to pull your phone out right quick. Let's do it right here live on the type hustle in your text message and send that to 24042.
24042.
That's right. All right, and just that's the number, and put hustle, and you let me know what you get back right now. So this is dope. This is what I mean right here. This is the relation. This is what you call relationships.
It's at 979 The Box. Get the latest from Late Night Hustle.
So shout out. Yeah, you probably can't see that, but yeah, you go check for yourself.
That's it.
Type hustle and send that to 24042. You'll get all the latest Hustle Town Network content. You get all the latest Straight Out Texas shows, all the virtual concerts. Man, we got some really dope virtual concerts on that YouTube channel. I'm trying to tell these boys, it's going down.
Yeah. I mean, and you introduced a lot of artists. We were talking about Mexican OT, but that's like one of the prime examples, man, of artists that you help. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell artists all the time, it's all about networking, coming out. Like Young MB did that right, man. And when I do my shows, I always preach on that aspect, man. No matter what it is, win or lose, your whole objective is to, you know what I'm saying, gain a network, get a good connection, man. You never know who's in the building, who's doing what, you know what I'm saying, or where it could take you. So always be out there networking, connecting, man, and just keep grinding, man. Shout out to all the artists grinding in Houston. We got so many talents, it's crazy, for real.
That's what I'm talking about. There's something to sip on right there. Hey, we got a lot of events coming up this weekend. Shout out to my boy Mo Hustle. I know he's tapped in right now. Mo Hustle, hold on, man. We got a crawfish festival. We're gonna tell you all about it too later on the show. We still got that segment right here. I got a segment that I've been wanting to kick off. A lot of people have been asking me my advice and my opinion on stuff, and apparently my opinion matters around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my opinion. And some people like it, some people hate it. Some people are like, "Ooh, you said that in the most, violent way." But I guess it needs to be said on some of this stuff. So we're gonna go give out some text tips. Right? It's a new segment on the show. First episode, Hustle Town Live with Infamous Text, right? So we're trying something new. Text tips. So I need to get a nice little jingle and little text, a little something singing or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyways, text tips. So this tip, something that really bothers me a lot is artists, or anybody in general really, but artists for the most part, and some game I want to give y'all, is moving prematurely in the game. Now let that sink in right quick. Moving prematurely. Just some game. Well, there's some premature stuff you also want to avoid. Also, yeah, you want to get that. Yeah, you want to work on that. You don't want that moving prematurely, such as I get this all the time. Hey, fam, how can I get a radio station interview? Now, look, there's some really dope artists that need that, but then there's some artists that need to focus on getting them followers up first, right? I would agree, because that's the first thing I'm gonna look at, and that's the first thing I know anybody above me is gonna look at is the following, or the music views, right? Now, of course, those can be manipulated, but they know how to tell when it's fake. So don't ever do that. You don't ever want to go that route either when manipulating your views, because there's people that'll do that too, and obviously we know how to tell when it's not that type of thing. So don't go that route, because you don't want to ruin a relationship with any type of station that's gonna play your music and then they find out you do that. Don't do that either. But what I mean is, focus on getting the following is what I'm trying. It's not to troll. It's just focus on getting the following, because you don't know how many people ask me that same question all the time. I get that question. Just if they ask me, imagine when they ask, G-Man or J-Mac or Jessica or anybody, a radio personality, they get that all the time. Yeah. So me getting that all the time, I have to deal with that, and I'm gonna just say off top, man, know that you need to have a following. There is no such thing as I can have 1,200 followers and think that it's okay for me to ask for radio play or a radio interview or even go on tour. Yeah. I get that one a lot too. I got artists that are trying to set up tours right now, or that are trying to do certain moves that's like, you shouldn't be doing that. You need to get a following first. So that's my text tip, is get a following. If you don't know how to get...
Let me step in on the following part.
Please.
All right, so when it comes to following, man, you gotta, what you got is you got these tools. That's what these platforms are, you know what I'm saying? So they can notice you. And if you're talking about spending money, you want to get interviewed by, and you're like, oh, I'll spend this much money for this and that, man, go on Instagram. Instagram has an option right there where you could boost your thing. Those are real followers. You're gonna put you in front of real followers. Those are ones you see where it says sponsored. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just giving free game right there. That's one of the best way. I would rather use Facebook. There's the Facebook thing. Go straight to Facebook. Use that. You know what I'm saying? YouTube has the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Google Ads. These are all tools that are given by these because they want you to grow as well. You know what I'm saying? Right. Also, tap into every social media platform you can. Whether you use it all the time or not, tap into it. Like, I've got a lot of followers on my Instagram from Facebook, and then also TikTok. Right now, TikTok is so easy to get into, to go viral on. Use whatever tools you have in front of you. That's how you get noticed. And be, what's that word?
Consistent?
Consistent. That's a big word right there. You got to be consistent, because you're doing a snowball effect. You put content out, the better it gets, the more fast you're going to come. And you got to keep going, and then that's how you get a follower like that.
Use Instagram Reels is what he's basically saying. That really makes a big difference.
Yeah,
that's like right now. That's the and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok too. I don't have TikTok, so I'm saying Reels. But if you have TikTok,
that's
use
what TikTok is. That's what Instagram Reel is TikTok. Just
so
use the tool.
For us older folks that don't have TikTok, use Reels. But if you are hip with the news, use TikTok. And I'm not with it, so I mean I don't know. I'm missing out actually. I'm missing out a lot of following.
If you're an artist, man, you want to do that, man. Because when I was doing social media marketing for Dope House, man, I got them to 100,000 followers, and it's like I said, it's everybody's already on there. You know what I'm saying? The following's already on there, so why not take advantage of something that you need a TikTok, bro.
So one of the things our last guest just said, Young MB, he just said it himself too. Investing in himself, the promotion part. I mean, most younger artists, like he was 19, so younger artists kind of already understand that part. I think we have a lot of problem with the older artists our age, or slightly younger, or somewhat slightly older, that witnessed the out the trunk days.
Yeah.
And that was a more simpler task where it's record your song, then you go get blank CD, you have that's your budget. Well, that's the same thing. You're not buying blank CDs no more. You're not buying cases and stuff to wrap yours. You're buying the promotion part now because it's digital.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
you're uploading your music digital. You shouldn't really be putting up CDs no more. If you want, you can, I guess. But for the most part, you really shouldn't even be focused on that. You should be focused on the digital part because that's where it's at. Make sure you got a really good digital distribution. Of course, you can go to our good folks over at GT Digital, or you can come tap in with me over at Hustle Town Digital. I don't give a fuck. Wherever you go, just make sure you're getting at a good digital distribution place. make sure that you're doing that and capitalizing on that, because you're missing out on a lot of money if you're not like me. I did a lot of that for the longest. I'm probably missing out on money right now with my podcast not being on iTunes and all that right now. You see? Hey, I got a good question though. My boy Mo Hustle did ask some really good questions. How many views is enough and how many followers is enough, basically, to be taken serious? I'm gonna ask you first. What would you think? Like, if an artist comes up to you, because they like the way they come up to me, and they always brag about, I'm doing this, I got that, I got this, that. What's gonna really get your attention and be like, okay, yeah, he's serious?
All right. To me, the best way for me to get attention from any artist is if another person tells me. So try to have, I guess, to have that in mind.
Yeah.
Right? Work hard enough where other people notice you and they talk on your behalf. But when it comes to following, man, honestly, it's not even the amount, it's just the consistency of how much you're hitting in your page, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people who do have a shitload of followers, and they're just not hitting consistently, or they just, you know what I'm saying, they got bots. You know what I mean? So you just gotta make sure your content's always hot all the time and plan out. But I would say, man, at least over what, 100K really to get a radio interview?
Nah. I mean, I still think to be taken serious, you could be taken serious almost at like Frank Compound said 200,000. I think to be honest, I think you could still actually make some moves at 20K, 25K. I've seen artists that have been at the station, and when I go look them up and I see that they're still in the 60K, 50, there's still moves you can make with even that following, but that is at least a start. But don't come in my inbox with 500 fucking followers or 1,200 followers or 1,600 followers asking how you should get a radio interview. Like, that's whoa. Way out your league on that one. I'm being honest, this is some brutal stuff, but it's true. It really is true, because they do this to a lot of people, and it just kind of, nobody wants to hear the truth. So, I mean, this is we're gonna just let them know what it is. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. You could definitely come in our inbox if you want some promotion and you want to get those numbers up higher. We can definitely help you out with that all day long.
It says how many followers is enough?
How many followers is enough? Yeah, I think that right there. Well, enough, shit, 100K and up. 100K says a lot more.
Blue check?
Yeah, a blue check, yeah, that does help
that
out too.
Definitely helps a lot.
Get a blue check. I'm still waiting on how to get my blue check. One of y'all guys need to tell me how to get my blue check.
You need to be published by credible sources.
Yeah, something like that.
You send them a message.
You send them a thing, but you gotta have credible sources.
I've sent my little ID and all that, but I guess I ain't got my credible sources yet. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all comment, let me know or something. I'm gonna call that boy T or something, GT Garza. Y'all let me know what the hell I need to do. Mm-hmm. I see everybody with these. Anytime I see how much, I'm gonna start asking. I'm gonna pull you off to the side and be like, hey, what I gotta do to get that? Maybe there's something I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know everything, but I will know, the stuff we deal with on a daily basis with these questions. So I want to answer these questions. I'm only addressing these thoughts that come, because these are common questions. People ask me this stuff all the time, and some artists don't understand that what they're asking is a premature question.
Yeah.
A premature move. So again, text tips. This took a whole 10 minutes on this one. Don't move prematurely in this game. Take your steps. Make your moves away accordingly. It's gonna cost money somewhere down the line. Don't try to go the cheap route either. We've all got the homie up the block to do stuff. If you get the homie up the block to do your video and he does it for free, or he does it for very cheap and it comes out like shit, that's on you. Mm-hmm. So, again, move accordingly. Make every move count. I want to keep this thing within an hour. So let's go to real quick. Let's go to a commercial break, and when I come back, we're gonna tell you about our upcoming events.
Here at Exotic Pop Exotic Code to let y'all know something real important that we got going on coming up on May 7th. May 7th will be the Vanessa Gideon Celebration of Life event, where we'll be meeting at Chavez High School at 3 o'clock to march against crime. The march will take us to Powerhouse Gym, where we will have activity events for the children. There will be speakers there. The city will be involved. We also have special performances from our ambassadors. So please join us on May 7th for this event. This event will be celebrating Vanessa's life. We'll also be continuing to march against more crime to bring to it.
Man. All right, so that right there, we have some pretty big stuff. Of course, big shout out to Pop Exotico, Exotic Pop, all our family over there. They've been holding it down for the Houston culture. And of course, our community, we've been doing some pretty big things with them during the Christmas time. We had the Hustle Town shopping spree. We had the Houston toy drive.
Yeah.
The giving hasn't stopped with Exotic Pop. That's what I love about this company right here. These guys right here, they always are finding ways to give back to the community. You know, during the Vanessa Guillen tragedy that we had here in our city, Exotic Pop was right there in the front row right there when it came down to helping out with this situation. They were right there when it came down to getting this bill passed for the everything that was going on with the Army. There's been a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on. So they did a lot of movements in there that helped change history in a way on how a lot of this stuff is looked at, especially with the the Army and all that. They're looking into a lot of stuff like that. So we're celebrating the life of Vanessa Guillen because there has been a lot of mourning, stuff like that. This time around, the family they really want to celebrate her life. They want to extend a public invite to everybody of Houston to come out on May 7th. This is 2 days after Cinco de Mayo. This is May 7th. It's a Saturday. We're doing this we're starting this at Chavez High School, which was Vanessa Guillen's high school. 3 p.m. We want everybody to be there at 3 p.m. before 3 p.m. if you can, so we can start this march. This march right here is really against crime, period. Violence, any type of violence, crime. This is basically what their goal is right here, is to march for that, to raise the awareness, and and just hold it down for Vanessa Guillen and her family as well. So we just pretty much had the meeting. That footage you just saw right there, that commercial was from today. I'm still wearing the same shirt. Like, that's how fresh that is. We had to put that out. So again, May 7th, we're doing this at Chavez High School. We're starting off at the high school, and then we're gonna do a march, where we're inviting all of Houston, everybody to come out there with us. We're gonna be walking over to, I don't know the name, but it's gonna be a gym out there where they got her mural. So I think it's about a 30-minute walk that everybody's gonna walk down. I think old Galveston Road, somewhere in that area. But man, y'all pull up, man, because it's gonna be an amazing event. We're also gonna have a festival following that. So when you walk to where we're gonna go to, there's gonna be a festival, performances. Already announced, Peso is gonna be out there performing. That's ambassador right there for Pop Exotico. And of course, this is another one that tripped me out right here. This is legendary. I can't believe I'm announcing this right now on the show. We got Lil Hawk, son of the legendary SUC legend Big Hawk, gonna be making his debut performance there as well. Dope. That is dope. So big shout out to Lil Hawk. He just turned 21, by the way, too. Happy belated birthday. He turned 21, I want to say last weekend. Got to see him on his birthday and everything, so that was dope. Big shout out to Lil Hawk, man. Time is flowing. Like, man, when I found out Lil Hawk is doing music right now, I'm just like, damn. Okay, this is one of them things where, like, you feel old now? Because man, I can't believe it's been what, 15? It's been a while since we've lost Hawk, bro. I remember like yesterday hearing that Big Hawk passed away. I was on my way to getting ready to go to school, and my mom was saying there was a rapper that was killed last night, and I'm just like, and when she said Big Hawk, she was trying to say the name, and I'm like, oh my God, Big Hawk. Damn. And it changed my life right there. Big Hawk's one of my favorite SUC legends. Of course, his brother Fat Pat. So man, to have his son coming in that place right now, man, that's really big. So we definitely want to open arms right there for Lil Hawk. Again, shout out to Exotic Pop, the whole family over there. So again, May 7th, mark your calendars. May 7th, Saturday, 3 p.m. We're going to be meeting up over there at Chavez High School to celebrate the life of Vanessa Guillen. And of course, with our Exotic Pop family. Now, other events coming up. This weekend, though, you don't have to wait. This weekend, people were asking me about this crawfish. We had a lot of crawfish this past weekend. They want more. So again, we got another crawfish festival going on. Big shout out to Mo Hustle, right? He's going to be doing his thing. He's going to be in the Southeast, over in the Southside Smoke Shop parking lot. You know where we do our Houston Food Fest and all the stuff that we do with Mo Hustle. We're going to be out there again this Sunday. It's going down this Sunday. All day event. I don't want to quote the hours, but it's going to be all day long. So go check out the Hustletown Net Instagram, or go check out the Real Mo Hustle, M-O Hustle. Go check out the Real Mo Hustle so you can find out all the details with that. Like I said, it's in the South Side. If you're from Houston, it's in the South Side Smoke Shop parking lot where we used to do all those big concerts. I think we're already almost going over time. So anyways, I'm going to keep this thing going. It's this weekend. If you want to perform, artists, we are looking for artists to perform also. This is like at the Hano Fest. So, we do a lot of Spanish rap and all that. This is probably where you want to be at. So y'all tap in with us on that. Couple more things real quick. So everyone's asking me, When's the next Straight Out Texas contest?
When is it?
Which is going to be SOT 10. We're already on 10 now.
Jeez.
Right? Okay, so SOT 9 was this past weekend. SOT 10 is going to be big. You know, when I hit the 10 mark or when I hit the 5 mark or something, we just got to do something bigger. 5, we took it to Club Mesquite, right? We really amped it up. Now 10, we're doing a 10-city tour. Woo-hoo! I said that. Yeah, that's right, man. We're doing a 10-city tour, 10 being Houston. So that's the 10th location. So we're doing going across 9 other cities, 10th being Houston. That though is so dope that I'm pushing that back. I gotta keep that on ice. I gotta keep y'all waiting for that one. So that's not gonna be till like September or something. Yeah. So here we are in April. We just had our last SOT9 winner, Young MB. Shout out to him. Yeah. So now they're gonna have to wait almost about another 5 months. The reason is because we have some other events coming up in between that. So I don't want that to a 10-city tour. That's just too much. We got to push that back so we have time for that. So we will be tapping in with every city. I'm talking Dallas. I'm talking San Antonio. I'm talking Austin. I'm talking about all of West Texas. We're going to tap in with y'all too. And of course, all my G's out in the valley. We tapping in all over Texas. El Paso, you too. We're getting all y'all, man. So we're tapping in 9 cities around Texas and of course Houston for SOT 10. So that's the news on that. Dates have not been announced yet, but we will have. And they're going to be 9 different contests and then 10. So 10 different contests, meaning every city's going to have their own contest. So we'll have a winner from Dallas. We'll have a winner from San Antonio. Like I said, all the names I just said, we'll have a winner from every city. Yeah. And then the final show, they're going to all meet in Houston and perform with our Houston artists also. So we're going to do it big. Straight Out Texas 10. Again, look out for that summertime, even going into fall. But it's really going to be going down. And again, fall time, Day of Unity Fest. I got some announcements on that, but I'm going to wait till next week for all that. Before we do that, okay, so coming up, June 11th. Sorry, I was off. June 11th is going down. We got the What It Do showcase. This is the What It Do brand. Big shout out to DJ Rapid Rick. He's going to be in the mix also. DJ Rapid Rick. You remember DJ Rapid Rick? Yeah. He actually screwed the Son of Norma album too. Screwed and chopped that one right there. Rapid Rick, if you don't remember the What It Do series, he had the What It Do mixtapes that were off the chain in the mid-2000s. I loved them. That was part of my high school years right there. So I'm honored to be able to work with Rapid Rick. So June 11th, we're getting some things already set up right there. That one's not going to be a contest. That's just going to be a concert. And we will have chances for artists to perform on there. So you'll see a lot of your as seen on Hustle Town Network artists. Plus, we're giving more artists a chance to perform. I'm getting cottonmouth. Hold on. All right, last announcement also, I promise.
Make sure I tap in, Hustle Town Network.
The Screw House Challenge is back. Holy shit. That's right.
Screw House Challenge.
So we did the Screw House Challenge in 2020. It was a virtual contest where we allowed anybody to enter, which is like the way we did the Day of Unity contest. Yeah. So the Day of Unity contest last year was basically repackaged from the Screw House contest. So same thing, we give you the beat, y'all give us your hottest 16 bars, right? Submit it, you don't have to pay, you just submit this on Instagram. Use the hashtag Screw House Challenge, and we're gonna pick 20 of the hottest artists that have the best verses. Again, the details as to what beat is gonna be, all that is gonna be announced soon, but I'm letting you know, I'm giving you game right now if you're watching this. We're gonna pick 20 artists, and them 20 artists are gonna come perform at the One Club out in Spring for the Screw House Challenge concert. So the way Day of Unity was, you saw how Day of Unity contest was, right? That was pretty lit, right? Yeah. Free show, everybody gets to come up and watch and see who gets to win their way onto the Screw Fest concert. So this is the Screw House Challenge. It sounds confusing. Screw House Challenge is going down July 15th. In Spring at the One Club, and that's on a Friday. And then that Sunday, whoever wins that contest is gonna perform July 17th at the Screw Fest, which is where you're gonna see like the Pokies, the Kikis, the Flips. They're still setting up as far as who's gonna be announced, but I'm just saying names. It's a Screw Fest, so it's gonna be the SUC legends on that show. So you have a chance to win an opportunity to perform that Sunday at the Screw Fest by winning the Screw House Challenge that Friday. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know it's
so-
gonna be big, man.
And this is all free. You don't have to pay to get on
amazing.
any of this stuff, artists. I'm telling you right now, be on the lookout for when we do the commercial, when we announce it, which will probably be another week from now. We're gonna announce it. We're gonna give you the hashtag, get to work. If you got that, if you got them bars, you got what, come on with it. And then it may win your chance to perform over there at the Screw House Challenge. And if you win that, you're performing at the Screw Fest. And that morning of the Screw Fest, we're also gonna start that off with the Slab Parade. That's Sunday. Yeah, that's right. So starting from the Screw Shop, going up to where the Screw Fest is gonna be a whole Slab Parade. It's gonna be live.
You know all of
You don't want to miss out. This whole week we're turning up for Screw. We got Screw Week going on that week in July.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Screw Week, which is equivalent to a South by Southwest here in Houston, but for Screw fans.
Yeah.
All week long, and we're kicking it off with the Screw House Challenge that Friday night. That whole week's gonna be events. So those are all still gonna be announced. But I'm telling you right now, July 15th, mark your calendars. July 15th, we got the Screw House Challenge concert live. And then we got the Screw Fest that 17th right there on that Sunday. So other than that, like I just said, those are all the shows right there. I think I got all my notes down right now, man. I think we're just almost down there about ready to wrap this thing up. So, Carlos, what other shows? Anything else they need to look out for?
Yeah, I mean, I got one where we got opening up for the Baby, another big artist.
Fuck me, the Baby. Okay, well shit.
Yeah, it's a semifinal. The artist is gonna be flown. The first place is gonna be flown over to the finals. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be in Gary, Indiana. That's where the that's where
You're out there, boy.
Hell yeah.
that's where the finals gonna be at, and the winner's gonna get a slot. Opening for the Baby. It's a lot of big artists. Just link up with me, Carlos X Corleone on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a flyer too. You know what I'm saying? We'll put a Hustle Town label, a little stamp on there. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle Town approved.
You know what I mean? And yeah, we're in the works for something else too. So just be on the lookout with Hustle Town, man. Make sure you follow the Hustle Town Network. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Make sure you're, as an artist, man, tuning in, hearing these advice. You know what I'm saying? He's been at it for a while. He's been around artists that's, man, been killing in the game. So this is a person you want to take some good advice from, take notes from. You know what I'm saying? And just keep grinding if you're an artist, and keep supporting if you're a fan, man. Let's be one of the biggest capital here in the United States. We should be, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta show more love. So
he just said, hell yeah. I stamped that right there. And again, Carlos X Corleone on Instagram.
Every platform is Carlos X Corleone.
Carlos
Instagram,
X Corleone.
TikTok, Facebook.
There you go. And follow your boy Infamous_Tex. Infamous. And it's INFAMOUS. I got people, as soon as they start typing it, I'll see they put IM. They'll be, which one is it? And then they give me the phone, then I type it in. Yeah, and it's infamous. It's infamous, not infamous. I get that all the time. You know how many artists come up to me all the time? Infamous. Just call me Tex, bro. You don't have to call me Infamous. Just call me Tex.
Oh, man.
All my people, they call me Shadow, still call me, hey, Infamous. Just call me Tex, bro.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. Just call me Tex. Shadow, you my boy. Shout out to South Park Mexican too, because I talked to him today too. I got a freestyle. I'm sorry, not a freestyle. I got an exclusive interview we're gonna air from him. That was from today. We'll probably air it next week also. So big shout out to the SP Mix. Other than that, yeah, follow us both. Other than that, man, it's going down. A first successful show, we'll say, right here at the world famous Compound Films. Yeah. This is Hustle Town Live with your boy Infamous Tex and
Carlos Corleone.
That's right, man. Yeah, go get your shout out right quick. The world famous right here.
Come check out the studio by CompoundFilms.com. Follow me on Instagram by Compound Films so you can check out this beautiful studio. If this studio was a broad, it'd be a bad broad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So look out for it.
And if you want a show, like I said, tap in with my boy Frank Comber over here. Buy Compound Films. Go right now on Instagram or go check out the Compound Films website. Y'all go check them out right there, man.
The views are dope, man. The views are dope. You see downtown out here, and that's.
And I think we're on Are we on Peer Space?
Yeah, Peer Space. So if you want to come here and give birth, you can come in this motherfucker.
You can have your own show.
Live stream.
I'll even pull up and help you facilitate your show. Make sure you get it all right.
Yeah,
like, that's how real we do it around here.
That's how clear the cameras look.
That's right, man. So we're going to take it out real quick, throw a little commercial on right quick. But big shout out to everybody who tapped in with us. We out.
And I am a drink fiend. Stay sipping on the lean.
Hustletown Network. Straight out of Texas. The hottest independent artists in the Lone Star State. Swaggin' and bangin' through the Third Coast. Tap in the Hustletown Network anytime.